Good afternoon, class. In today's session, we will see recording the test in both of the modes. Means if you remember, we have the two modes of processing, which is a context sensitive and the analog here. So in this, we will see how we record our work on this WinRunner tool using context sensitive and also the analog record. And what is the test script consist of? In the test script, what are the things we need to include for processing, and also how we are running the recorded test, and the results what we got will be analyzed here. So in this recording, what we are specifying means the tools what we are using in the automation have the property, the special property called record and replay. Record means whatever the work we are performing on that window or on that means a selected area for the testing has to be just documented, or you can say that has to be saved for further processing. Means further processing, it includes what are the things we are being given to that application, means whether it is an input or any other representations which has been accepting for that one has to be compared with the actual results here. And we need to specify that this was what we are generating, this was having the actual behavior when compared with the previous one, or it is exhibiting the same behavior what we are expecting. All these things will be means known as a resultant when we having a test to be recorded and get the data for the testing and also for knowing from the previous things also. And how we are going to choose a record or the choose a representation here is we need to record our information or any means any window or anything in two ways here. So there are the two modes are available. The first mode is context sensitive and the another one is analog mode. Context sensitive and then analog mode here means what it happens. For example, consider, let me show you. So consider there is a window of this representation and it is having login and password. Okay. For the login, we are using input representation as a text area and for the password also. And so here this is okay and this is exit or cancel. How this context sensitive will work here is make an exact replica here and I'm considering only the inputs here. Okay. If I am entering the data in the login, if I am entering any data in that processing, what happens here is it reads the data. Means in this recording, whatever I am giving will be recorded. As we know that password is some Mercury here. This will be recorded. Okay. Now what I have to do, we need to click on this thing. Click on the OK button. So when I am clicking on that OK button, just it represents there lies an action, which is a push button. Okay. So here in this context sensitive, this is the context sensitive. So in this context sensitive, it will read the physical appearance of that representation and also the some properties, that is the logical representation also. So here when I clicking on that one, what happens here, the push button has been specified. We need to analyze and we need to process the method which what we are considering for the OK button. So take it as another one, which is a analog. In this analog, what we are doing, the analog what we are presenting will let you to know about the movement of the mouse here. If you remember what I show in the selenium example here. So I am moving my mouse, means here the analog is there. So here I just pressed here, or I just clicked on that one to enter the data. So what happens here is it will know about the path of traveling of our that is arrow, or you may specify you can specify that how, where we are placing the mouse or where we are placing that as clicking functions, all these things. So in this representation, if I am clicking on that thing, it appears as a click. Okay. And the other one here is it needs to be, means if I am moving, means if I am moving like this one, it has been moved. And I placed this one at the Mercury. Now it has been at the Mercury. And then means that the password. And after that, I just moved my representations through and 4 like this. What happens here is it reads each and every action which has been done by my mouse here or by input one. So if I want to enter the input here, what I need to do, I just need to click on this one. Click on the login one. So how I am going to click on that login one here is, whenever we are, if the recording one has been started, this clicking and then next all these things will also be represented on that one. So this has to be initialized. This thing what we have been initialized has to be read by the user. So if you remember the example what we are having here is, if you need to know about this movement of that one, so what we have to do, we need to take the URL of that representation. So here, let us start one example here. I'm creating a project. Actually, you saw this one. And again, I am giving that representation here. So let me share that one. One of the example of that one is this one. So I shared means I opened this representation. What I am doing, I am accessing the data here. So how I am going to access the data here is, I need to provide the information what have been shared here. So here, the information what we got here is a selenium has to be represented. So this selenium what we are doing is have the URL here. Just start the recording. Whenever you are starting the recording, what happens here? It allows you to stay or to process this one. So whenever I am sharing this one, it has been opened. Means I just started recording, it opened this representation. Okay. Now just click on any representation. It is been recording for the other. And also, if I am selecting any if I'm selecting any other language or any processing, what has to do? It has to be recorded. Okay, and it is been recording all the time. If I am typing anything, so if I am typing anything, it is being also recorded. I got this data. If I am moving to the, means there is a testing. If I am moving to the next tab, is it allowing to take this tab to be run or not? Means testing, enter, and then go for the another one, the software. Okay, now see whether it is recording the data or not. For it is been done up to testing, key enter only it has been placed, and after that I entered into the next one, means next tab. What happens here? It didn't recorded the, it doesn't record anything from that one. Why? Because here is, it is being called up and it is being taken into the consideration up to this one only. Means what we are sharing here, this testing only. So if I am allowed to, take another one, means what is the definition of that one, or if I want to know about what is the testing. So here just click on that one Wikipedia. Let's see whether it is recording or not. If you see this one, in the previous one, we have been crossed through this 19th step only. After that, what I am giving another representation to that processing. So here, I just get into the child processing here. So what it is I just clicked on this web page or that link, and we process it to that representation. So what it is consists of, what the value it is giving will be given under that representation. So here in this process, what it is specifying. So if it is having the value, I didn't give any value in the previous one. I just placed the link there. And what I am doing here, I just entered that. So if the enter action has been done, what it is doing, it is reading the value. And I am giving a searching one, it is reading the value. So here, wherever I am clicking on that one, wherever I am performing the action on that one, what it is doing, it is reading some values here. Means where I place it this clicking, or where I moved this, that is values, or this mouse, all these things has to be recorded. Means if you are having any pop-up, means any drop down like this representation, this will be also recorded in this representation. So this has also been seen in the previous example also. So in that example, what we are doing, we are trying to access some sorting. Means I shown you the sorting algorithm representation there. So let me share that thing also. Save this. I can save this on this any representation what we are using. Okay. And after that, stop the recording. It will be stopped. If you want to go for the another one, you can go for another processing. For example, if you want to open a project, just specify what is the project you are having. Sorry. Okay. What the project you are having has to be specified there. So this is the project we have been seen. Okay, that is the first one. Means whatever the things have been performed here, means whether it is what means we are checking the language representations or anything has been recorded in this one. And coming to the next one, means here the mouse movements are not there now. So in this example, I will consider a mouse movement here. So start the recording. Whenever we started the recording, it opened the specified one. Means this is the visualizer for this sorting algorithm what we are using. So let me choose a value here and a presentation and then place this on the run. Okay. Now see what is the difference between previous one and this one. It has been opened, this representation. I just, in this previous example, there is a mouse click and then mouse up and the mouse down is not there. So here we need to take mouse up and down representations here. How it is going to take this mouse up and down means SEMA here. In this way, I'm having some example representations here. If you able to see, if I am placing, means if I am clicking on that drop down menu, if I am placing the arrow on that thing, what it is doing is I just been placed this array, this menu as a down one, and I am moving my arrow up and down. I just checking the values of that one. And after that, what I have to do is I need to select a value there. The selection of the value will be done by the clicking on that one. So I place it the click on that representation. And the selected one is 6 here. And the array that is as a child has been specified. And I just moved my mouse down and up. And then next I took the values what we are having in that representation. Means here 6 has been considered as this array size. And then I need to represent whether it has been the bar representation or the array representation, beans choose. Whatever I am performing on that one has been recorded here. Okay. And if I am placing this mouse up and down or clicking on somewhere or that one, it has been recording all these things. That type of the recording or that type of the processing will come under the analog one. So if that is a context sensitive, what happens here? It identifies each and every object and clicking on the elements what we are giving for the processing. And whereas coming to the analog, what it is doing is, it is the tracking the coordinates here. What are the x and y coordinates been included? And it won't represent x and y coordinates directly. What happens here is, it will read the values of x and y coordinate and just to specify the action done on that area or on that point, and it will take this action to be measured in the form of a human, that is a natural, normal, understandable language here. Means if it is providing some TKR like that representation, what happens here? We are not able to understand what it is saying. So if you see this representation, there is no such processing that mouse down and then representations is used. What is the value here? If you know what is the value it's been representing here, we didn't get that value what it is representing. If you see that array size or that or any representation what we are performing, then we will get the idea of that one. So here the value what we are chosen here is we are just to keep moving and forwarding to the our arrow on this one. So in this one, the x and y coordinate is means while moving this mouse from up and down, we may or may not in a form in a line here, because it is not necessary that we should move by the grid by grid here. So it's not like that we move by grid by grid. It is like that we can move our arrow or the means that mouse as we like, and from one direction to another direction as we like. So this has to be recorded and has to be specified here. Okay. And further representation, this analog one, what it is doing is whatever the clickings or the mouse inputs what we are giving or the keyboard inputs what we are giving has to be read by the system here or the tool, and it will be in the two modes, context sensitive mode and analog mode. And after that one we have to process this one. If you see this below, there is a tabular representation which is having the three actions recorded, and then what it means here is both the things are considering the mouse interactions only. So here it is a tracking. If it is tracking, here is what it is doing is it is been moving. It is being considered as a moving from one point to the another point. Tracking means it is moving and we need to track where it is residing at this particular amount of time. Okay. After that, what it has to do, it has to specify that what is the action performed by that mouse. So the action here is mouse track. It is been just dragging from somewhere other from here to here, like that we will specify. And coming to the second action, in this second one, we are having the typing. Typing here is clicking on that mouse. Clicking on that mouse. In that clicking on that mouse, we have been just clicked on this mouse, which is left side. Left side one has been specified, and where I clicked it has been specified here. Okay. I just clicked on that mouse. I just performed some click. So what happens here? It is been initialized. Where it is been initialized or the where it is been specified, we need to know here. So whether it is been initialized at one point or the other point, we need to see here. Okay. And we need to specify what the action been performed by that one. That is left mouse button has been pressed. And the pressed one will be released now. So here the action will be K left has been typing, which has been left from this, which has been released the button and processed the action there. Okay. And we need to take the, if you consider an example, we will take the first context sensitive processing, and then we will go for the analog processing also. So why we use this context sensitive and the analog processing here is there's a just a simplification that when we are using this one, if you want to reuse this one, simply context sensitive has to be there. And if you're not being used, reusability is not your concept, just go for the analog. Okay. And this is also contains GUI objects, and this is also contains the objects, but it is having the bitmap area. Analog means what I am saying, just it has to be know the space here. Yes, na? So to know the space, whenever we are taking, there's a signature, digital signature or the representation is there now. So what happens here? We need to give some signature like representation. For what example, what it is necessarily it has to give here is it will have the info of that signature. So we need to get this area to be a bitmap area, which is a drawing area here. So whatever the things you are writing on this one will be mapped with the others. Means if you take the fingerprints also, what they are doing when you are entering, means entering the biometric there, what is doing, it is been mapping with the possibilities what you are given to that one. Means whenever you are giving the biometric, what happens here, it allows you to give the multiple inputs to that one. So this multiple inputs will be used for further processing to just specify that the user who are entering into the system as a correct one. Okay. And then we are having the signature also. So when we are finding that signature here, all they will have the signature, which is digitally they have the signature. And what happens here is they need to compare this signature with the others. With the means with the others means with the data what they're having. Okay. What I have to do, they will provide a text area here. So in this text area, sorry, drawing area or this bitmap area, and I need to provide a signature in this format. So what it is doing is it is observing the movements of that mouse, and then it is been taking the slanting or the angles or any representations of that one and allows you to know about whether it is having the correct one or the wrong one. So how it is going to means, if you are been using your signature for many years, that is been reliable will be there, means it has to be matched with the signature what we are having. If it is not matching, means what happens here, it won't be allowed to access the data or do that work for what you have been taking that signature. And we need to take this, the movement of the mouse should be considered here, means the movement of the mouse, for example, means let it be like this. Then what happens here, afterwards when you are giving the info to that one, we need to present it should be in that one only now. So what are the movements here? See, if you clearly observe, this there is a slant and also there is a zigzag manner is there. So these are all the movements of the mouse we are having. Whenever we are having this type of information, next info has to be matched with this one. So next info means we should know the exact ordering of the mouse here. Okay, so this is means by drawing like a pencil, we are using that. If you are drawing that is a digitally, you are writing on the that using any marker or anything, what happens here, it allows you to take the correct signature only. If it is not like that, what happens here, it won't allow you to access. And here this one is not having any info about these movements of which are required for that one. What it will be see here is, if it is a context sensitive, it will see the what is the data there, that is a ABC, capital A, BC, that's all. So what this is for the context sensitive CS. And then next, what for the analog here is the arranging, or the you can specify that the mouse movements of that one, means whether it is a curves, okay, or any slant or any angle, okay, any representation which is being using for representing this one will be considered in analog. Okay, so here the data is the final one in the context sensitive, but here data is the final one only. The representation of the data is the important one. Representation of the data means how it is being given to this tool or any other, means the basic application what we are using at the instant of the time, means like the registration or any other processing, that information or that type of processing only has to be allowed for this one. Means you need to give the exact representation of that one when we are having the analog representation. Okay, so in this while testing that one, if you are having testing this any signature based one or any art based one, means any drawing based one, the analog will be very clearly useful because it supports bitmap representation. And whereas the context, what we are using, context sensitive is using, or it contains about the GUI objects. GUI objects means graphical user interfaces, what we are using for that application, means the input what we are giving. Input will be given in the text areas, and it will be given by clicking on that buttons or clicking on the links, or you can specify that you can just getting into that voice recognition, any other representations what we are giving. So what happens here is it allows you to know about only the interfacing objects, and here it will allows you to know about the drawing based objects or the drawing representations what we are using. So by choosing, means by that these representations, we are able to choose which type of the record mode will be used for processing our data. And coming to the examples, what we are having here is by using context sensitive test. Here simply we will repeat all these steps from the first one. So first, if it is already open, Okay, if it is not open, what you have to do, we need to go for the start and then programs, and then in that WinRunner we need to start the winrunner.exe there, and this will help you to open the new test representation. Then we need to open the new test file there. So whenever we are getting the test file, what it has to do, we need to if you remember the yesterday's class, we have seen the test window there, and we need to open the application which is being used for testing. So here the application what it is being used for the testing is, for the power we are using flight reservation only. So just go for the sample applications which is in the WinRunner and open the flight4a.exe file. So it opens the file, and what you have to do, we need to represent these this has to be tested. What we have to do there, we need to spy on that object, or we need to know that representation. Just select or just place these buttons what we are having, that is a handy icon there. Now handy icon has to be placed on that window, then it will start the recording of that representation. So while recording, just don't log in into the system prior to that one, just start this representation or the recording. We need to know where means after the from first point we need to record the system, or the means or entering into the data, or we need to know. So if you want to know about the GUIs what we are using after the login, just go for the login window and just get into the system there. This is the system what we are having. It is having the tools which are the file, edit, analysis, and help. And these are the file tools and the statistical tools we are having. And what is the date of the schedule? Means flight schedule is the date of the flight from where to where, and what are the flights we are. Means if you are giving this data, this will be highlighted and it will allow you to take the value, means values from that one. Order information means what is the flight number we are using, departure time, arrival time. All these things here will be, when we are selected flight, this will be highlighted. And the name what we are given means our name has to be given there, and we need to select which class, that is a business, first or the economy has to be selected, and update the order. Order information means you are placing the reservation there, and the total will be displayed here. This order has been inserted means it will be provided the order number here. Okay, so this is the reservation what we are having here. Now we need to start the recording in this processing. To start the recording in this processing, we will just go to the main window, that is a test window of that one. In that we need to select that is a context sensitive mode. First we will go for the context sensitive mode, and then we will go for the another mode. So here why we are choosing the context sensitive mode, here we are giving the input here. Input has to be taken, and then later if you need any signature based, means any bitmap area based one, then you need to initialize a analog representation here. If not, what happens here is not allow you to take the processing. So why it is not allowing to take the processing here? We should know that what the data we are giving. Apart from this analog, we should has to know about the flight details and other representations here. If you are not knowing the flight details or any other representations, and you are dealing with the analog, there won't be any use. So that's why first we need to start the context sensitive one, and we need to read the data from that one. And wherever you are using the analog based one, just initialize the just start the analog mode there. So to start the context sensitive modes at the initiation, go for the test. In that we have the record option there. In that record option, just click on that context sensitive, or sometimes in the tool we are having the default one which is the context sensitive only. Just record, just clicking on that record button, it starts the recording of that processing here. So means whatever the data we have been given has been recorded. As I said, the order has been placed. Means to specify the order, what has to, we need to specify order. That is what is the flight name, of the flight what you have been chosen, and the other one is what is the class we have been given, and all these things placed. Whenever we are inserting the order, the name has been specified to that order, and the order here is the 3. The order number is 3 here. So here the order has been taken. Order has been taken means It just recorded all the details given by the user in that one. Just stop the recording and save the result. Save the result means it will be saved for the further purposing. And coming to the test script which has been generated here is the window which has been opened is the flight reservation. And then next here, the element what you've been considered is the, which is the order number here. The order number here is the 3, means there is a third reservation what we are doing. So in this one, what I am doing is I am opening the order here. Means what is the order consist of the note, we need to see. The how many orders are there? It is having the 3 orders, and I need to open the 1 order. So here it is been opening or not, we need to see. So order number is been on, and then next edit to this representation as a 3 here. And coming to the test script representation for that this processing. So here we need to know about each and every buttons and each and every processing what we are being used for representation. And later we will record all the data what we are having for processing. Okay, that's about today's class. In tomorrow's class, we will see the analog mode and the comparison of the results and analyzation of the results what we have got. Thank you.